What's up, boys? It's Duel Factory, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you an updated Cyber Dragon deck profile for Dual Power with the new Cyber Dragon Naster, or however you pronounce his name. He's the new level 1 that basically recurs Cyber Dragons from your graveyard or machine monsters with 2100 attack or defense, which actually gave this deck a really good grind game, believe it or not, and there's also some really explosive plays you can do with it now. I played this at my locals yesterday. I know that's not saying much. I went 4-0 with it. I played 2 meta-competent decks, and then I played 2 rogue decks. The meta-competent decks being Thunder Dragon and Guru Control, and then the other 2 were just local recipes that we're not even going to talk about. But after playing it, I think that card gives the deck a lot of consistency. I think where it was lacking, where it couldn't go first or second, or it could only go second, couldn't really go first, now I think it can go first, especially with the addition to it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I played this weekend at my locals, give you a little bit of insight of why I played what, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. So first off, we played 3 copies of Cyber Dragon. It's the namesake of the deck. There's not really much to say behind this. They are ulti though. Only 2 of them are first ed. The foreign one's not first ed, so don't make fun of me for that. But they are all signed by the greatest Cyber Dragon player of all time, Yugi Nono, so I thought that was pretty cool. But 3 of this, you have to play 3. It's really good with machine duplication. Your Stratus of the deck. 3 Cyber Dragon Court, searches all your Cyber cards. That includes Cyber Emergency, Repair Plant, Rev System, and Cyber Load Fusion, which I am playing. Don't know if I'll continue to play it, but it can be searched by this card. I'm playing 3 of the new Cyber Dragon Naster. So for those of you who don't know what it does, it has a Galaxy Soldier-esque effect. You can send a card from your hand to the graveyard. It can be any monster. It doesn't have to be a light. And you can special summon it. Its other effect is whenever it's normal special summon, so it gets this effect no matter what, is it can special summon a machine from your hand or your I think it's hand or graveyard. It is special... Oh, okay, so it just special summons from your graveyard, so that's one to keep in mind. But it special summons a machine with 2100 attack or defense in your graveyard. Note, this can revive the Link. It can also revive the XYZ monster, so in your mid to late game, you can summon 2 infinities in 1 turn, which is actually really cool. My favorite Cyber Dragon, honestly, is Cyber Dragon Hertz. Whenever it goes to the graveyard, as many of you know, it adds a copy of Cyber Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That being said, all the Cyber Dragon cards in graveyard count as Cyber Dragon, so you can recur like your Cyber Dragon cores, or what my favorite thing to do is recur the Hertz from your, not Hertz, but the Naster from your graveyard. And that's just a really good play, because there was one game I was playing against my buddy. He was playing a PK deck that was actually really cool. And I used the same Naster 3 times in 1 match, and that's honestly what kept me in the game. So that was really cool. And then on to the non-Cyber Dragon cards, that's all the Cyber Monsters we play. 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier, he might as well be an honorary Cyber Dragon. He summons himself by discarding a light and adds another Galaxy card, so you can add another copy of himself, and he just helps you make your Novas and Infinities. And Pleiades. Pleiades is a really good card in this deck. For the monster hand traps, I play 3 copies of Phantasme. In theory, I thought this card was really good, but now looking back at it, maybe it's just because my local area isn't littered with meta, but this card wasn't very good, so I might move it to the side deck versus the main deck, but it was alright for its purpose. And then I also played 3 copies of Ash Blossom. It's just the best generic hand trap. If you know what your area is like, or you know what regionals are going to be like and stuff like that, you could probably change this hand trap ratio, but like I said, this is just what I play for my local area, so there's that. And then on to the spell cards, we play 3 copies of Cyber Emergency. It's just Rhoda for any Cyber Dragon and any light machine monster that cannot be normal summon or set, so keep that in mind. But like I said, it's your best searcher. 2 copies of Cyber Repair Plants. I see a lot of people playing 1 and 2 Rev System. I think playing 2 of this and 1 Rev System is the correct ratio. But Cyber Repair Plant's good. It's the one of the cards that lets you add Galaxy Soldier and also lets you add Jizukiru, which is a side deck card, and also lets you add Inspector Border. So, and a lot of uses. In Rev System, it's just Monster Reborn for Cyber Dragon. I mean, it's good. You can search it when you need it. Note, the Monster Revive Light can't be destroyed by card effect, and a lot of people forget about that. Oh, my dog's barking at something. Chloe! That's enough. But anyway, so we also have 1 copy of Cyber Load Fusion. It's okay. I don't know if I play it again, but I mean, summoning Cyber Twin during your opponent's turn is pretty cool, so there's that. I'm also playing 1 copy of Overload Fusion. If I cut the Cyber Load, I'll probably play 2 of this because there's a really cool combo I want to show you guys with it, so there's that. And then the auto win, if you open it with any of your 9 targets, is Machine Duplication. And then for non-Cyber Dragon-esque cards, 3 copies of Cold by the Grave. You just want your plays to go through, and this is the best way to do it. Plus, it's really good going first as well. It's just another layer of trap if you need it. 1 copy of Foolish Burial turns your Cyber Repair plane on. It also establishes your core in the graveyard. On the last 4 cards, 3 copies of Impermanence. There's actually a little bit of Thunder Dragon in my area. That's why I'm playing it, but I probably will cut this card because it wasn't very good for me. And then 1 copy of Overflow. I overflowed 2 people for 4 cards, and that was actually insane. I can just speak volumes about that card. But that is the main deck. It is 40. On to the extra. We play 2 copies of Mega Fleets. 2, 100% comes up. And, like I said, you just need it. 1 copy of Rampage. This never resolves. It always get ogred, but if it resolves, it's game. 1 Chimera Tech. I don't know if I play this again, but it's just there because you played in Cyber Dragon. And then the 1 copy of Cyber Twin. Honestly, I only play this because it's ulti and it's signed by Yugi Nono. But if I cut Cyber Low Fusion, I'm not going to play this again. So that's it for the fusions, the Exceeds, the man himself, Cyber Dragon Infinity. One of the downsides of this card is you can only overlay it once per turn by cheating it with Nova. But since now that we have Naster, one of the cool things, Naster can revive this straight out of the graveyard. So you can hard summon 1 and then summon the other one with Naster. And you can have 2 Infinities in 1 turn, so that's pretty cool. 2 Novas. This card's insane in this deck. It has more than 1 effect, or it has more than 1 use actually, because most people only use it for Infinity. But the other effect, it revives Cyber Dragons, and it can pump itself up to 4,200, and that's a really relevant effect. And then 1 copy of Ken Stellar Blades. Then for the links, we play 1 Link Karibo, 1 Seeger, you only need 1. 1 Cliff Fort Genius, this card was actually insane for me. 1 Summon Sork, and 1 Nightmare Griffin. And that's it for my Cyber Dragon deck profile for you guys. Some changes I would make, like I said, I would probably cut one of the Cyberload Fusions, probably cut the Impermanences, maybe the Phantasmes. But if I'm going to, because I kind of want to play the Sky Striker engine in it, just because Widow Anchor is a hell of a card, and it's really good with your, it's really good against Thunder Dragon to turn off Colossuses and whatnot. So I kind of want to play the Sky Striker engine in it, plus the Link monsters you make are machine monsters, which helps you go into a lot of your plays, and helps with the restriction of Cyber Dragon Naster. But, I don't know. I'll do some, I'm probably going to keep playing this deck because I think it's going to be one of the least likely to be hit by the ban list, and it's a lot of fun to play. I'm not going to lie, plus I have all cards foiled out, so that kind of helps. But those are my thoughts on it as of right now. Go ahead and tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out our podcasts that me and Bingo HD do every week. Every Monday, we'll have a new episode out for you. This week, I think we're going to talk about the policy changes and some other stuff. I also have a match of this deck recorded against him and his Necros deck. You'll probably see that within the next couple days. After this deck profile, I'm also going to show you an Orcus deck profile, and I'm also going to I also have a case opening for Dual Power that my buddy Doug was so kind to let us do. Like I said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.